people like me. You need people like me so you can point your f***ing fingers and say, that's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. That's the bad guy.
Welcome to the motherfucking relay. We're covering today's top boxing news. Ow!
Okay, we'll start with this. News broke yesterday that Mikaela Mayer has agreed to a multi-year extension with Top Rank.
She's staying on that side of the street.
She likes it over there. Mikaela Mayer first signed with Top Rank in July of 2017. She's been with the promotional company for approximately 4 or 5 years. IBF and WBO junior lightweight champion Mikaela Mayer has agreed to a multi-year extension with Top Rank that will earn her 7 figures over the life of the deal. The 31-year-old Mayer will have her 17th pro fight Saturday night as the headliner against Jennifer Hahn in Costa Mesa, California, and has emerged as one of the top fighters in the sport. The deal, which contracts Mayer for 3 fights a year, is one of the most lucrative ever for a woman boxer. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano are slated to fight each other on April 30th. They're both making 7 figures for their scheduled fight. And Clarissa Shields signed a 7-figure deal with Boxer last year.
So Top Rank is continuing their commitment to Mikaela Mayer.
And Mikaela to Top Rank. In truth, I didn't even know that Mikaela Mayer's contract was up, though it does make sense. I mean, she has been with them for approximately 4 or 5 years. Top Rank stepped up. Mayer's manager, George Ruiz, told ESPN they are investing in her and see the future of women's boxing as very bright. Mayer has spoken in the past about wanting to become undisputed champion in her division. Hyun-Mi Choi holds the WBA title, and Alicia Baumgartner,
Newly crowned champion.
she's got the WBC title before trying to take on bigger fights. Mayer has also expanded her profile in Europe over the past year, doing commentary for Sky Sports as well as on international broadcasts of Top Rank's cards. I wonder...
Do you think Mikaela even considered crossing over to Matchroom?
I don't think so. I get the sense that Mikaela likes things the way they are. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. That's what they say, that's what they say. And it's not exactly a requisite that Mikaela signed to Matchroom in order to have access to Matchroom fighters. Lest we forget, in her last fight, she took on reigning IBF champion, then reigning IBF champion, Maiva Hamadouche. Maiva's a Matchroom fighter, but the fight happened anyway, just on the Top Rank side of things.
No, it's not a requisite that Mikaela signed to Matchroom in order to fight Matchroom fighters.
No, it's not. But I will say, for the time being, Matchroom really does have the run of the place anywhere between 130 and 147 pounds. I mean, they really do. They've got Alicia Baumgartner. They've got Hyun-Mi Choi. That's at 130 pounds. They've got Katie Taylor, the lightweight division's undisputed champion. She's in possession of all the alphabet titles at 135 pounds at lightweight. At super lightweight, they've got Chantel Cameron, who's supposed to be having an undisputed title fight with Kaylee Reese.
And that's at 140.
At 147, they've got Jessica McCaskill, that division's undisputed champion. Matchroom really does have all the keys anywhere between 130 and 147 pounds, at least right now, at least for the time being.
Right now they do.
Whereas Mikaela, for the next 3 years, 3 fights a year, she's going to stay on the Top Rank side of things. That's how she wants it. That's what she signed.
Supposed to be a 7-figure deal.
7 figures for 3 years, 3 fights a year. That's roughly 9 fights for the life of the contract.
Look, she doesn't have to be a Matchroom fighter to square off against Matchroom fighters.
But they're not on Mikaela Mayer time, operating on her dime. They're operating on their own dime, on their own time. They have their own plans for their fighters, their champions. And they've already granted Mikaela Mayer access to one of them.
On her side of the street, so they can hardly be accused of freezing her out.
Or protecting their fighters. Mikaela Mayer, as of late, has become quite vocal that she wants to unify titles with Alicia Baumgartner. She wants to unify titles with Hyun-Mi Choi, though it's conceivable to me that those unification matches, they may be a ways out, that Alicia may get her hands on Hyun-Mi Choi before it even becomes about Mikaela Mayer.
And with Mikaela staying on the Top Rank side of things, well, you know.
She's taken on Jennifer to Fahan this weekend. At minimum, I think Mikaela can win a points decision. At most, I actually think she packs enough punch that she can perhaps stop the 38-year-old former IBF featherweight champion.
Top Rank's continuing their commitment to Mikaela.
On the undercard of Mikaela's fight this weekend, we're going to see Mikaela's old buddy from the amateurs, Virginia Fudge, who's going to be making her professional debut. I wonder if this doesn't herald a new signing for Top Rank. Will they sign Virginia Fudge to a multi-fight deal and promote her the way they've been promoting Mikaela for the past 4 or 5 years? Because I would like to see more of a commitment from Top Rank to signing talent from right here in the US of A. You've got unbeaten fighters like Zarina McCoy, Raquel Miller,
Makia Krebs,
Diana Estrada. These are all good fighters, very good fighters, promising fighters that exhibit a high ceiling. And I would like to see Top Rank do for the American women's boxing scene what Matchroom is doing.
what they've done for the UK women's boxing scene and beyond.
I mean, they have featured more homegrown American talent, more American fighters, champions on their cards than Top Rank has. Yet Top Rank is an American-based outfit.
Jessica McCaskill, Jamie Mitchell, Alicia Baumgartner.
Whereas with Top Rank, it's really just Mikaela. Mikaela's all they've got. She's the only fighter they have under contract.
Excellent fighter that she might be. There's a lot of other girls out there that could use some promotion.
I think about a fighter like East LA's Adelaida Ruiz, La Cobrita. Her fan-friendly style, her punching power, knockout puncher.
She was very recently in action on a Marv Nation's promotion.
A fighter like Adelaida could do very well on a big platform like ESPN because she doesn't disappoint. She's got a fan-friendly style and an unbeaten record. It's fighters like this that could really use that opportunity.
Do it some more promotion because they've got the skills to pay the bills, but they ain't got the exposure.
There you have it. For the time being, Mikaela Mayer is going to stay on the Top Rank side of things, and given that she re-signed to them, I get the sense that her days in the super featherweight division are numbered. She may be looking to move upstairs beyond this upcoming Taylor versus Serrano fight. As soon as those alphabet titles go vacant in the lightweight division, we might see Mikaela move upstairs to fight for one of them. In other news, per tweet from Michael Benson, Gervonta Davis seemingly hitting out at Floyd Mayweather in a now-deleted tweet. Mayweather announced his exhibition at a presser yesterday, on the same day as the presser for Gervonta Davis's next fight against Rolly Romero. The tweet itself reads, LOL, he had a press conference today and fight on the same day. No matter how much money you have, you could still be a jealous motherfucker. Boy.
I don't think Floyd is jealous of Gervonta. I just think he's a shit promoter.
Floyd Mayweather himself has no reason to be envious of Gervonta Davis, his career, just how he's doing right now. He doesn't. By age 27, Floyd Mayweather Jr. had already fought long-reigning champion Genaro Hernandez, fought Diego Corrales, Jose Luis Castillo 2 times, and DeMarcus Corley.
The kind of success that Floyd went on to have, Gervonta Davis ain't gonna have that kind of success.
It's not saying that Floyd Mayweather is incapable of being envious of someone out there, but I don't think he's envious of Gervonta Davis because Gervonta Davis is not the fighter, does not exhibit the talent of a Floyd Mayweather Jr.
No.
Fat fucking chance of Gervonta Davis, given how things are going, fat fucking chance of him making the kind of money that Floyd Mayweather went on to make in his career. Believe you me, Gervonta Davis ain't gonna have the longevity that Floyd had.
I don't think Floyd's envious. I think he's a narcissist.
I think that Floyd is too busy glorifying himself with whatever he's doing. I think he's too busy glorifying himself to adequately promote anyone else.
He's a shit promoter.
He's an excellent boxer. He was an excellent boxer, all things considered. Great legacy, all things considered. But as far as promotion, he's a shit promoter.
He sucks.
Terrible. To date, Mayweather Promotions has only created one quasi-popular fighter, and that is Gervonta Davis. If Gervonta Davis were to leave Mayweather Promotions, who would stand in his place? Who'd take the reins and fly the flag?
Who'd do it? Rolly Romero?
They are going to entrust the fate of their company to Rolly Romero.
Floyd is not a good promoter. We've known that for years. We've often talked about it here on the channel. Put simply, he is too busy glorifying himself to adequately promote anyone else, Gervonta Davis included. And it seems hardly a secret that that's who Gervonta Davis was talking about in this now deleted tweet.
Leonard's the one doing all the grunt work anyway.
Some might have expected that Floyd, given all his commercial success, the dollar amounts that he's made throughout his professional career, that he might be able to duplicate his own success on some scale through one of his fighters. That really hasn't happened. I mean, Gervonta Davis is 27 years old.
He's been on pay-per-view 3 times, but he never put up astronomical numbers.
He has yet to crack 300,000 buys with any of his fights, any of his pay-per-views, and put simply, I don't think, and I never thought, that Gervonta Davis exhibited the same ceiling as a Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd was a generational talent. Like it or not, that's what he was. Gervonta Davis is a good, solid, low fighter, but we don't even know how solid he really is because he's isolated from the rest of the divisions he campaigns in.
You can blame Floyd for that.
Yeah, he's the one who said they're going to keep everything in-house.
Him and Leonard.
When it comes to Floyd, he's set to return May 14th against dangerous Don Moore
Who's that?
in Dubai.
Floyd, bro?
You get a look at this card, a look at this event, and it lacks the prestige that some of Floyd's previous excursions, previous endeavors.
Looks pretty mom and pop, all things considered.
Earlier yesterday, at a media event held in the press room of the Gabriel Miami Downtown Hotel, it was announced that on Saturday, May 14th, 2022, the legendary undefeated multi-weight champion known as TBE, the best ever, Floyd Mayweather Jr., would return to the ring to face also undefeated dangerous Don Moore in the headlining matchup of an inaugural edition of the Global Titans Fight Series, a unique global boxing event staged in the skies of Dubai and broadcast live worldwide via premium digital streaming service.
Live now.
What?
I never heard of them.
Seems like a far cry from the kind of stuff you'd expect someone like Floyd to be associated with. Presented by co-owners Front Row TMT and Roku Media in association with Mayweather Promotions, the historic event, held incredibly outdoors on the helipad of Dubai's opulent Burj Al Arab Hotel, the UAE's most iconic hotel and a global icon of Arabian luxury, will also showcase a fantastic undercard of world-famous combatants such as UFC legend Anderson Silva facing fellow Brazilian fighting star Bruno Machado in an exhibition bout, as well as an official fight between beloved former world champion Badou Jack and Haney the Egyptian hurricane Atillo.
Yeah, Stas.
And in another history-making special feature of the event, all tickets for the Global Titans Fight Series will be sold as NFTs, platform to be announced. Those who secure an NFT ticket will be treated to unique and collectible features, including exclusive official fight videos, photography from the iconic event, and a special 3D VIP ticket, plus more.
Well, let me try not to fall out of my chair with excitement.
Sounds like a lot of fucking garbage. Let me tell you something. Floyd Mayweather Jr., accomplished fighter, great boxer. No doubt about it when he was an active boxer. But the idea that people want to see Floyd in exhibition matches with the likes of a Don Moore?
From Conor McGregor to Logan Paul.
Who's Don Moore? I am always trying to push the envelope, and if something is brought to my attention that has a unique aspect to it, I am always interested, said Mayweather. Having a fight on the helipad of the Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai and the opportunity to be the star of the show is going to be something I will remember always. People all over the world can buy the pay-per-view and watch us fight high above, almost in the sky. Gary, Indiana's dangerous Don Moore hasn't lost a fight since turning professional in 1999. A longtime sparring partner of Mayweather's during his career and formerly trained by his late uncle, Roger Mayweather. Moore says he's in a unique position to give the great Mayweather problems when the two meet in May.
What problems? This isn't a real fight.
It's an exhibition match. It's a glorified sparring session is what it is, because this Don Moore guy just so happens to be one of Mayweather's old sparring partners. Don Moore was quoted as saying, "I'm really excited to participate in this event because of how much of the same training I received from Roger Mayweather. I'm going to be able to give Floyd real problems. I have been training hard to show everyone what dangerous Don Moore is all about and expose Floyd's weaknesses. This is my shot. The time is now. Floyd isn't invincible. Anyone can be beaten."
Not in an exhibition match. There's no outcome.
Having served as Floyd Mayweather's international touring partner for years, Keenan Anise, founder of Front Row TMT, and his Front Row TMT entertainment team have more than 20 years of experience at organized sporting events, concerts, beach parties, and activations for celebrity tours, meet and greets, and appearances. Front Row TMT have worked with countless celebrity names such as Floyd Mayweather, Nerd, and Pharrell Williams, Usher, Chris Brown, Neo, Kelly Rowland, Shaquille, TGT, Rick Ross, T-Pain, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, Ty Dolla $ign, Tyga, Redman and Method Man, Ja Rule and Ashanti, and P Square. A well-regarded and reliable colleague to celebrities and promoters across the entertainment industry. Anise says Front Row TMT is proud to present the Global Titans Fight Series with his promotional sparring partner.
So this guy's having an exhibition match with a sparring partner.
So it's a sparring session, essentially. It's a pay-per-view sparring session from Logan Paul to Don Moore.
How the mighty have fallen.
This reeks to me of necessity. Floyd Mayweather Jr. participating in yet another exhibition match with an even lesser known guy than Logan Paul or Money Kicks before him, because initially the reports indicated he was supposed to be doing this on the Burj Al Arab on the helipad with social media influencer in the Far East, Money Kicks.
And all that stuff about Logan Paul not getting his money.
That stuff comes out, then shortly afterwards, news breaks that whole exhibition with Money Kicks, it's off. Now he's going to be facing an even lesser-known guy, Don Moore.
Who's supposed to be interested in this?
One of the major marketing angles of these celebrity exhibition matches is that there have to actually be celebrities involved. Don Moore is not a celebrity.
Buy, you buy, pick up a couple dollars. You know, they upset. See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I'm smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, you know, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart, Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad.
Who's mad aside from Gervonta Davis, the guy you're supposed to be promoting?
Won't be promoting him much longer, according to Gervonta.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I don't think that anybody's angry at Floyd for having an exhibition match with Don Moore. They're just not going to buy it.
Pay-per-view for a sparring session with an old sparring partner.
What's the appeal? What's the selling point for the consumer, the buyer? They want to see Floyd spar a guy he used to spar back when he was active? I mean, that's not how these celebrity exhibition matches work. Generally speaking, it's supposed to feature two celebrities that have two separate followings coming together to form a very big event, a very big pot.
Well, that might be Floyd's problem.
The last time out, he did some business with a social media influencer who now claims he wasn't paid for services rendered. I mean, at minimum, whether it's true or not, the fact that it's out there, and Logan Paul has been so vocal about it the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, since his exhibition match with Floyd, just the fact that it's out there, it hurts Floyd's reputation. I'm not at all surprised to see that Money Kicks, a social media influencer, Money Kicks is out, and some guy by the name of Don Moore is in.
Yeah, in a situation like that, the most you can conjure up is an old sparring partner.
That story being out there might hurt Floyd's reputation to where other social media influencers, they don't want to do business with him, even if they're halfway around the world.
I wasn't born yesterday, and this isn't a hot ticket.
He's having an exhibition match with an old sparring partner. Am I supposed to reach for my wallet?
Is this the part where that happens?